Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for July. The month begins with Pluto in your sign full-time for the last 3.5 years in quite a strident opposition to the Sun. The Sun's in your sector of relating and Pluto has given you a little bit more chutzpah when it comes to saying what you think. Perhaps in the past you feel you've been too diplomatic, too prepared to bend over backwards to hear the point of view of those that you interact with. If someone has been disappointing you, I do feel that the first phase of this month is going to be a crucial time and you may not want to hold back in letting them know that you're not satisfied with how they're being. On the other hand, this can be an opportunity to clear the air. Makes you much more determined about what you want. You could be more determined around being competitive at work. So if there are rivals that you need to see off, this aspect will help you. There's also a full moon on the 3rd, and this suggests that relationships in general need to perhaps be more towards your liking than perhaps just you bending again to the will of other people. And this background energy is going to be there for quite a few days in this early phase of July. So if you are dissatisfied, you may decide to call a halt on something. But what you mustn't do is be an ogre and really demand and stamp and say, look, it's going to be my way or no way, because that actually will lose you just as much as credibility, even if the other people or person, in your view, has been very unfair. Now, Mars moves on the 4th, and there is a little bit of a warning with this. It moves right to the top of your horoscope, which on the face of it is good because it reinforces an area that Saturn's been transiting through, your ruler, for the last 2 years. It probably hasn't always been easy professionally. You've probably had a lot of obligations, a lot of responsibility, and you've had to toil away to make any progress. But no one can deal with that kind of situation better than you. Mars can reinforce your will, which on the face of it is really good, but it also can make you almost overconfident, and that would be a mistake. Because in the early parts of this month, there is actually a superb link between Venus and Jupiter. And Jupiter, remember, the planet of fortune, Venus, the planet of attraction, and also Mercury and Venus. So for the first week and 2 weeks retrospectively, commercial opportunities can go well as long as you feel that the relationship is well structured, the terms of reference are clear, and you feel that you're going to be respected in this scenario. By the 15th, however, Mercury starts to twist backwards. If there is a financial situation where you're not quite up to speed with things, try to catch up on your paperwork and make sure that your needs, if it's an unpaid bill, something that's owed to you on a personal level, that you're letting someone know that you're not just going to let this go by the by. Now on the 19th, there is a fantastic new moon in your sector of relating. And perhaps you've had to be more assertive earlier in the month, but now you can start to get your reward if other people or persons recognise that you had a fair point. And a new balance and equilibrium can be achieved, which can see you purring with pleasure. But if a relationship is going to be more break than make, the move of the Sun on the 22nd is really quite significant because it almost immediately gets into an alliance with Uranus, which remains very restless, very, very restless indeed in your home zone, and continuing to square up with Pluto itself. So if there are politics in an emotional context in a relationship, they probably are going to come out finally, if they don't in the early part of the month, in week 3. But again, it's an opportunity to really think about what you want for the long haul and how committed you are. As the month comes to its end, if you're someone who is interested in squeezing the most from your assets around property, investments, savings, pensions, this is a great time to retrace your steps and do an overall review of your circumstances. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now. If you'd like a live reading with one of my team of astrologers or psychics or tarot readers, you can do so through private webcam. Once you connect, no one else can hear the conversation, but you can chat to any of the team by instant messenger for free until you find the person you feel most comfortable with. Now the charges for this are incredibly affordable, starting at 99 cents per minute for the USA and worldwide, and 69 pence a minute in the UK. And if you're not happy, you get your money back 100%, that's guaranteed. So it's a really good situation for you. Thank you and goodbye.